What's up, you guys? Thank you for clicking on this video. So as you can tell by the title, we have some interesting and pretty much, frankly, depressing news on Transformers Reactivate yet again. So this comes in from Laszlo on Twitter, or I guess X now or whatever. And if you guys don't know who Laszlo is, he has been in the Transformers community for probably over 10 years now, ever since I was a little kid basically, which is crazy. He has a lot of insider knowledge and connections within the Transformers mythos and sphere of the movies and, you know, just the overall media of Transformers. So he knows what he's talking about. He's got some connections and insider knowledge. So I really trust what he's saying here, especially, you know, within all the other Transformers YouTubers who claim to have insider knowledge. Just to put that out there, I never claim to have insider knowledge. I am just simply reporting on news and rumors that I see online from other people. I do not have any insider knowledge. I'm just putting that out there. But from what Laszlo said here on his Twitter post, he says, and I quote, "Okay, let's be real. As sad as it is, I know from a trusted source we won't get any TFR content this year, and we will be lucky if we get anything next year. If it wasn't obvious enough, anyone who claims we get content at XY showcases are just messing with us for clout." Oh boy, so quite a bit to unpack here. Shots fired, I guess. And before I get into the meat and potatoes of what he says here, he also gives us some more info in the comment section of this post here. So he replies to somebody talking about the development hell of everything, and Laszlo replies with, "It is, the game now doesn't even reflect what was shown in the trailer. A reason why they removed the trailer." Oh my god, this is insane. And then he also says, "I know this source well. I'm willing to bet on it. This from a trusted source has been used so poorly in the Reactivate community that no one trusts no one, and I get that. I know far more, but won't share it out of respect towards said source." And then he also says, "It's not canceled, but they can't find a way to make it more entertaining and live up to today's standards." What the hell is going on behind the scenes at, what is it, Splash Damage, who's working on this game now the past few years? I don't know, it's kind of confusing. There's been like 2-3 different companies who have worked on this game the last like 7 years since it's been in development, which is absolutely ridiculous. So I guess let's just break down what Laszlo is saying here and give you all my overall thoughts on everything here. As always, we're not getting anything this year, which is not really surprising. There's only a month and a half left in 2024. Maybe they could have dropped like a teaser trailer at the end of the year, similar to what they did over 2 years ago now, which is crazy to think about, with the now deleted teaser trailer. So, it is what it is, but not really too surprising. But now with him saying that we probably won't be getting anything next year as well is freaking ridiculous and just overall crazy to even say and think about. Like, oh my god, this game has been in development since I'm pretty sure either 2017 or 2018. And the fact that they don't have anything to show for it now at this point, almost 10 years later into development, is absolutely freaking ridiculous. We're dealing with some major companies and corporations here who have been developing this game for close to a decade, and they're basically not even at a trailer phase anymore. Like, what's going on with all the reworks behind the scenes, the development troubles? I really want to know some of the stuff that's going on that Laszlo may have info on, because it just baffles my mind that it's this hard in 2024 to roll out a new console game for Transformers. It really doesn't seem that difficult. If they could do it with a breeze 20-something years ago, 15 years ago, with all these movie games, War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron, Devastation, which is 10 years ago now almost, which is crazy. It really baffles my mind that with even all this technology nowadays with AI and just all the leaps and bounds we've made over the last 10, 15, 20-something years, it's just insane to me that we are at the point that we are with this Reactivate game. And as a fan myself, as a consumer, as somebody who wants to see this franchise do well, this is an absolute disservice and just a slap in the face to fans who have been waiting for a quality console game since 2015's Devastation came out. It's gotten so bad, and we have been clamoring for something new and just good ever since then, that I remember when Devastation came out, there really wasn't even all that much of hype or praise for that game, because we were hot off the heels of the War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron games, and those Bayverse games were pretty good, except for that Dark Spark game or whatever it was called. So we had a reputation for about 5 good games pretty much in a row for like 7 years since that point. So, there were high standards back then. But now it's gotten to the point with the last almost 10 years where people are looking at Devastation as a complete and total masterpiece nowadays, which I understand. It is a pretty good game, but let's be real, it really wasn't getting all that praise when it first came out 10 years ago. So it just really shows you how desperate we are for just anything that is remotely decent for a console Transformers game. And it is really pathetic. Like, you would think with how Hasbro is nowadays, with wanting content and, for us to consume and buy things outside of just toys, Hasbro would have had this game out 5 years ago. Now, I know things did happen, the pandemic and just certain troubles with companies involved and stuff like that. It happens sometimes with these games. You really can't control it sometimes, because some of these people in charge, they just get all crazy and they just get all power and money hungry sometimes, and just stuff happens behind the scenes. It is what it is. But to go this extent of we may not even be getting anything in 2025 at all, and we might have to wait 2 years or close to 2 years for anything, is just baffling. Like, it's mind-blowing. I don't know what to think about this game going forward now. Like, I thought we would have had it by next year easily. It just feels obvious at this point that we would have gotten the game in 2025. Marketing starts early next year, in a few months possibly, and it drops around late summer, fall, or, just late 2025 in general. But it seems like, from what Laszlo is saying here, we're not even getting that, which is absolutely ridiculous. I could go on and on and on about this, but we have some other stuff to break down and give you all my thoughts on with Laszlo. That there are people in the community, basically, that aren't being truthful and thinking and saying that they have insider information and knowledge when they really don't, and they're just lying for clout. Not really surprising, but it really does suck that we have people in the community and Transformers content creators who are like this. It's like this in every community, so it's not really surprising. It just really sucks that, we have to deal with this in the society that we live in. I'm not like hating on anybody. I'm not naming names, obviously, but it does suck that we deal with this. So we basically get a reasoning from Laszlo as to why the original teaser trailer from 2 years ago was deleted this year. He's saying that the game now is so different from what was shown 2 years ago. That's the reason why, basically, that they deleted it. So that was kind of like the general consensus or speculation and rumor about why the trailer was deleted. So it's not too surprising, but it is still kind of surprising to hear that that is the actual truth. Like, what was changed? What is going on with the development of this game? Why is it so hard for them to finish this game? And the final part that I just want to give you guys my thoughts on that he said that was really interesting here. He's saying it's not canceled, but they can't find any more ways to make it more entertaining and live up to today's standards. And I'm assuming this is why the game is delayed indefinitely and been in development hell for like 5-6 years now. So there is a lot to unpack and think about and just question with what is being said here. Because why is it so hard to make a quality Transformers game in 2024 with all this AI and technology we have now to make a good video game? Like, we are literally getting GTA6 before Transformers Reactivate. This is freaking insane, guys. Think about that. We're getting freaking GTA6 that's been in development for 12 years by the time the game comes out before Transformers Reactivate, a simple Transformers game. It's really not that hard. It's not that difficult from what we've seen, heard from leaks and rumors and just overall speculation on this game. So the fact that they're just dumbfounded behind the scenes on how to make this game fun and interesting and make it a quality game for 2024's standards is just pretty ridiculous, man. All these resources at their disposal, all these mythos and characters and knowledge on Transformers from the last 40 years, and you can't come up with a good video game story and an interactive, game for somebody to buy and play and say, okay, this is good. I want to play this for hours on end every day of my life, basically. Like, it's really not that hard with Transformers. Like, there's so much at your disposal. It really just baffles me that we're still at this point 7 years into development in this game. Like, it is just ridiculous, guys. I could ramble on for an hour about this topic, but obviously I don't want to make a video that long because, I got things to do today, but it's just ridiculous. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to cover in this video for Reactivate. Pretty depressing and just sad news overall that we're probably not even going to be getting anything on this game even next year going forward. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below, how do you feel about this depressing news on Reactivate here from Laszlo. All my social medias are linked down below, including my email, if you guys want to hit me up about business inquiries, if you want to message me about whatever, or if you want to commission a diorama from me, because I make dioramas for people for their stop motions, photography, or irregular display shelves in your homes. You could either hit me up on any of my social media accounts or just email me and we can work out a deal. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. Catch y'all in the next one. Bye!